London, a city of 8.5 million people, 1,000 years of history, one of the world's capitals of business, politics, and art. So much to see and do, it's almost overwhelming. Almost, but not quite. I had been dreaming of coming to London for as long as I could remember. And once I was there, I was determined to do it all. Unreasonable? Maybe. Impossible? Definitely not. Surely with the help of my organizational skills, some expert time management, and a detailed plan, my friend Julie and I could get it all done in the one day we were there. I looked over various maps of central London, researched the opening and closing times of each museum and attraction, and carefully matched everything up with the closest and most convenient tube station. And my plan actually went well. Touring the Tower of London was first, along with the viewing of a mini changing of the guard outside of the White Tower, followed by Tower Bridge, St. Paul's Cathedral, the Millennium Bridge, the Tate Britain Art Museum, and then Buckingham Palace. Next was a quick trip to Kensington Palace, which was where everything fell apart. After a fast-paced walk through the gardens, we rushed back through the crowds to the tube station, only to find our train at a standstill as our line was backed up from at least 4 stations down. My perfect plan was falling apart in front of my eyes. I scrambled to patch together my plan B, realizing that every minute we sat on this stationary train put us more and more behind my perfectly laid out schedule. We found a new train line, a new tube station, and by that time, unfortunately, a new timetable as well, because we had officially missed the next activity on my list. We decided to walk back through Kensington Gardens, but this time through was so much different than the first. Now we could take our time. I could breathe. I could rest, and I could really enjoy just being where I was. I was no longer held hostage by the list of things to do in my pocket. We bought the first food we'd allowed ourselves to stop for all day. We rested our throbbing feet that we'd been walking on for nearly 10 hours. For the first time, I noticed that the leaves were changing from summery green to vibrant orange and red. Swans peacefully gliding over a pond in the center of the park. Families enjoying the evening outdoors, with children racing ahead on bikes or scooters and their parents smiling and trailing behind. I wasn't following my schedule anymore, and I had skipped something on my list, but I was by no means missing out. In fact, I had found something new and different that I wouldn't have seen otherwise. I found the beauty in my surroundings when my plans went south, the peace in the situation when my schedule was thrown off track. I learned how to enjoy the unscripted moments of my life that happen when my plans take an unexpected turn, how to find beauty, even when my plans go awry.